Since the Biden administration officially took office over 1 month ago, China-US ties have been standing at a new crossroads. How to bring China-US relationship, which is the most important bilateral relationship in the world, back to the right track? After Chinese President Xi Jinping and US President Joe Biden spoke on the phone on the eve of the Chinese Lunar New Year, what's next for bilateral ties? How to promote dialogue and cooperation while managing their differences? Let's hear the voices of some leading figures and experts.
We hope the United States will respect China's core interests, national dignity, and rights to development. We urge the United States to stop smearing the CPC and China's political system, stop conniving at or even supporting the erroneous words and actions of separatist forces for Taiwan independence, and stop undermining China's sovereignty and security on internal affairs concerning Hong Kong, Xinjiang, and Tibet. At the same time, we hope that the U.S. side will adjust its policies as soon as possible, among others, remove unreasonable tariffs on Chinese goods, lift its unilateral sanctions on Chinese companies and research and educational institutes, and abandon irrational suppression of China's technological progress, so as to create necessary conditions for China-US cooperation.
Managed strategic competition would involve 3 pillars. Number 1, the US and China would need to jointly establish certain hard limits on each country's security policies and conduct, and that of their allies, in order to manage the escalation of competition into conflict over existential questions. Second, if both sides could agree on a series of such stipulations, each would then have to accept that the other will still try to maximize their advantages while stopping short of breaching the strategic limits of the relationship. Washington and Beijing would continue their competition for strategic and economic influence bilaterally, multilaterally, and across the various regions of the world. Finally, even amid escalating competition, the 2 countries will have to find room for continued strategic cooperation on critical global challenges in a number of defined areas.
The United States and China are going to be locked into strategic competition for a long time. So it is in each of our interests competition be as healthy as possible without unnecessary confrontation. Over the last several years, confrontation without effective competition has not made the world a safer place. And it has produced some very poor results for both Americans and Chinese.